And this year we're going to be doing something very different. We're going to be doing the magic of policy making at the Magic Castle. So this is going to be an incredible day where there are going to be a lot of different speakers available as a one-on-one interaction during the day at the castle, utilizing all these different stages, different levels, all of the lighting, all of the charm of the Magic Castle is already in place. And when they arrive during the day, people are going to be able to purchase a cheaper ticket from 2 to 4 p.m. to just indulge in getting to have this FaceTime with these policymakers. Not so much the food and the cocktail, that'll be later. And then starting at about 6:30, we'll be kicking off with an incredible cocktail hour.
At 6:30, they'll do the cocktail hour. They'll be going from section to section as the venue has different stages and areas throughout the entire venue. They'll be able to get cocktails, and then we'll also have the food.
Molecular gastronomy.
Thank you. So the food will, oh yes, the magical food, we'll call it that. But it'll go perfect with the venue. When they bite into it, it'll have the nitrogen, you'll see the smoke and everything, so they'll get a really good feel for the actual, the theme of the event. Then also each speaker will also have a magician paired with them. So every person will come and be able to grab a card, they'll do a small, like magic show, and then of course they'll be talking about the policy and the reason that we're at the venue in the first place. That'll be like the passport, so they'll go from speaker to speaker, get a card, and then if you, by the end of the event, get a full house or a royal flush, you'll get a prize as well. Then dinner will start at 8 o'clock. Everybody will convene in one location for dinner, and then our speaker is Neil deGrasse Tyson. And then dinner is until 10 p.m. And then at 10 p.m. we have the after party, which will be at a smaller fee. It's only $45, but we're trying to attract the younger crowd, people who are not necessarily into the industry, those that couldn't afford the full price. And then the after party will go from 10 p.m. until midnight.
Oh, so we're going to be utilizing a beautiful invitation for RAND's amazing list, but we're going to be going to a lot of different media outlets like KCRW. We're taking their DJ for our after party. So we'll do KCRW as well as Groupon as a way to market to a lot of people that are not normally kind of in the know about these things, and hopefully a lot of younger generation.
Do you realize what's interesting is that none of the content that we had today was planned. It was all done in the last 30 minutes, and it was pretty remarkable. I'm very inspired by hearing everybody. The ideas are all open source. Hopefully tomorrow you can take some of these ideas, learn some new things, and most importantly, the tables that you're sitting at, make sure that you're exchanging email addresses, because this is called really deep networking. You go to a cocktail party, you don't know who the hell you're talking to. You're working with these people, and so new friendships form out of these things, new groups form out of these things, entire agencies can form out of these things.
What was really fantastic about being here at the Planathon was that there was a great range of experience, people that were handling big brand corporate accounts to small mom and pop businesses, and it really gave you a great depth and understanding of what the event industry is doing and how great it is to be part of the event industry.
David, I love my job. I love event planning. I think it is the most incredible, rewarding experience as a career that one can possibly imagine, especially a creative person like myself. Event planners in the industry love BizBash. And they love BizBash because it accomplishes the same thing that this Planathon does. It's a meeting of the minds. When you read BizBash, you see what are people thinking, what are people doing, and you know what that does? That inspires new creative thought. So basically it's one idea lending to the next and creating a progression of creativity.